Fredrik coming at you with another episode of Hey Bror Fredrik. On today's episode, I'm going to answer a question that I received in a recent live, which is, hey Bror Fredrik, I just got some free play. What should I do with it? Should I just bet big and go for broke, or should I bet just a little bit and try to maximize what I received? I think that's an awesome question. And we're going to get into it, as well as free play and what exactly free play is and what it constitutes as we drive up and down the Las Vegas Strip. And I'm also going to drop the 9% word of the day up in this corner. Bam! At the end of the video. That'll let me know that you stuck around till the very end, and it'll let YouTube know that you stuck around till the very end, and that will help the channel tremendously. And we're going to get into what should I do with my free play right after this. Welcome back. Again, my name's Bror Fredrik, local Las Vegas-based photographer, videographer, cinematographer, and part-time philosopher. And I invite you to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell button to get notified when I drop new videos and when I go live. So let's get into it. You just got you some free play. What are you gonna do with it? Now, what exactly is free play? Well, free play on the surface is money that a casino will grant you on a daily or a trip level basis that you can use in the casino, on the slot machines. Sometimes it's good for the tables. Now, is free play genuinely free? In some cases, especially if you're a new client at a hotel, it will be free. It'll be complimentary. They'll just want to get you in the door. But for the most part, free play is definitely not free play. It is already your money. It is a portion of the money that you spent on the last trip that they're willing to rebate you back in order to get you back into the property. So let's just get that straight. There's rarely any such thing in Vegas that is truly free. It's based upon the fact that you've already lost or spent money at a specific property or a specific chain of properties like Caesars Entertainment or MGM, and they want to get you back. So you lost $2,000 on your last trip. They're willing to give you a little rebate, maybe $100, maybe $50, whatever the case may be. So for argument's sake, number one, I'm going to drop a card right now to sort of dispel the myth of the casino's money. There's a big misconception that any money that you get over and above what you already have is quote unquote the casino's money, the house's money. Oh, I'm playing with the casino's money. I'm playing with the house's money. That's not the case, because at any time that you receive that big buffalo bonus, that money's yours. All you had to do was cash out, so that money's yours. So let's dispel the myth of the house money or casino's money. That out of the way, when it comes to free play, you have to use it at the actual casino. You just can't walk up, I got $50 in free play, and they hand you $50. That's not how it works. It has to be used in a machine. So let's assume that you got your $50 in free play, or $100, or some do it on a trip level basis. Some properties will say, okay, we're going to give you $250 in free play over 5 days. We're going to give you $100 a day over your trip, which might be 3 days. That's $300. So that's $100 per day that you can use in any shape, form, or fashion, and on any machine. I prefer the buffalo. But now what do you do? Well, there's two philosophies when it comes to free play. Some people will say, hell, I didn't have this money before. I didn't have this $50 yesterday. So I'm just going to go up to the first Heidi machine. I'm going to put it in there and I'm going to play 10 spins at $5 each and see if I get lucky. Other people will say, hell, I got this 50 bucks. I'm going to sit on a 60-cent machine or a 50-cent or a 75-cent machine and sort of milk it and get my money's worth. And I'm going to get, a drink while I'm at least this 50 bucks is going to get me 2 or 3 beers or, a nice single malt or whatever. That is up to you, what your tolerance is. But from a practical standpoint, what camp do I personally sit in? Well, the chances of you getting lucky if you just go for broke, you got that $50 or $100 and you say, okay, I'm going to make 5 $10 spins. I'm going to make 10 $5 spins. The chances of you winning something, and you will win big if you're betting $5 or $10, don't get me wrong, but the chances are you are not going to win anything substantial. I mean, we've all sat down in front of these machines. I've sat down in front of thousands of machines in Las Vegas, and I've played tens of thousands of sessions. And yes, I have got lucky on the first spin, second spin, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th, but it is an anomaly. It's about the same odds as making money with a scratch off. So what do you want to do? Now, this casino, this property just induced you to come back in, gave you some money to get you to spend more of your own money. So what are you going to do? What I personally do is I milk it, because I know statistically from my own play and from just watching over the years, over the 20, 30 years I've been in these casinos playing slot machines, that nothing of consequence is going to happen in 5 or 10 spins. Now, lightning could strike and you could have a great story. Oh my God, I had my free play and on the second spin, I won mega bucks and I came home with $300. Is that possible? Sure, it's possible. But like I said, you got the same odds as getting struck by lightning. Make for a good story. Me personally, I milk it when I get free play. Now, as a local, I don't get a whole lot of free play. The most generous place in town to me is El Cortez, and I love playing at the El Cortez, but they give me like 30 bucks. They give me about $200 to $300 a month. But it's 30 bucks at a time. So I'd have to go back anywhere from 5 to 10 times to utilize it all. And I'm not going to drive all the way downtown and park and all that for 30 bucks. But if I do, I'm going to sit at these 60 cent, 75, $1 or 120 denomination, and I'm going to try to make that money last as long as possible, because again, it's a rebate of my own money. So I'm going to use the same principles, and I'll put a link in the description of discipline that I use with anything else. Yeah, if you're like, oh, you're just itching to go for broke, but let me tell you, if they brought you to town with that promise of that 50 buck free play for 3 days and you blow it in like 30 seconds, you're not going to feel too good. So if you take that same 50 bucks and you get 100 spins out of it, what the heck happened here? Yikes, this guy's having his car gone through. You're going to get more satisfaction out of making the rebate of your own money go a little longer, and you still have an opportunity to win. Now, if you get that 50 bucks and you turn it into 300 on the Buffalo, you hit some massive 1,000, 500x bonus, that's freaking awesome. Cash that out. If you want to go play 5 or 10 somewhere else, awesome. That's good on you. But if you just, want a quick rush, that quick rush of 5 or 10 spins at $5 or $10 is gonna last about 20 seconds. So you're gonna get 20 seconds of entertainment value out of your free play. You're not even gonna get a drink. You're not even gonna get noticed by the cocktail waitress. So, and you're playing right into the casino. You're just going to give back your own money, your own inducement right there and then in a matter of seconds. Me, I'm going to take my 50 bucks and I'm gonna play 60 cents, I'm gonna play 75 cents, and I'm gonna play for 15 minutes. I'm gonna play for half an hour, and I still might win, but I'm also gonna get a drink or two. I'm also gonna get some entertainment value, and I'm also gonna put some time in front of the machines, which is part of the reason you probably came to Vegas in the first place. So when it comes to, should I go for broke or should I milk my free play? Remember, free play is still your own money. It's not free money. It's a rebate, for the most part, on the money you already lost or spent on your last trip. So it's your money. So what do you want to do with your money? So it's up to you. Do you want to just rip through it and just cross your fingers like if it was a scratch off and in 30 seconds it's gone? Or do you want to get a little entertainment value out of it? I prefer the entertainment value, but you do you. I'm not going to knock you for doing it your way. I thought that was such a great question. I figured I'd just have a little discussion about it. Free play is awesome, but remember, it's also your money. So I want to thank you for coming along for this ride. Unfortunately, we hit some traffic. You can see the sights and sounds of Vegas right now. You see the blue, which is going to be ready off to your right in about 2 years. You see the Strat up there, and I'm going to cruise down Circus Drive and go ahead local, do some things I got to do. So I want to thank you for coming along with this for this ride, and let me know in the comments what you do with your free play. How do you take advantage of it? Have you ever won with going for broke? Have you ever won just milking it out as long as possible? How do you do you? Let me know in the comments. And right now I'm also going to drop the 9% word of the day right up there, bam. And that'll let YouTube know that you stuck around to the very end, because according to YouTube's own stats, 9% of all viewers stay to the very end, and I'd love for you to be one of them. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can go ahead and do that with Patreon, get a channel membership, or click on any of the links in the description below. And on that note, Bror Fredrik out.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.